How's it going? Today's gonna be exploration. I want to get the rings. As you can see, I have 2 of every one, so I need 1 of each. And I've been doing this like all day, and I have not found any more. So yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a pain, but I want to do it so I can get artifacts. That's like the only reason I want to get the artifacts from them, because so I don't have to, see if I can get something for the Kinich guy who we got in the last video. If you didn't watch it, I chose to go with Kinich. He's been fun. I really enjoy him actually. He's a little hard to play, but I feel like they'll need to refine the controls a little bit, because when you lock onto something and you swing, sometimes if you hold left, you go right. It's just weird. I think they have to refine the controls for him a little bit. Other than that, he's been really fun. Here, we can show off the build real quick. So he's on Wolves Greatstone, because I have this. I did a little bit of research, and Earthshaker is only really comparable if Earthshaker is R5. If I ever end up getting R5, I think it'd be better to put him on this one just for consistency's sake. But right now it's just on Wolves Greystone because I have it. And then artifacts, I forced the 4-piece Obsidian Codex, of course, because 40% crit rate is good. Actually, here we can show this first. So I only have 13 crit rate because I have no crit rate. I've got 134, 122. So this is not the best. It could be way better. Aha, shut up. It could be way better. And obviously I only have 1 gold piece, so they're not the greatest. Like, that has crit damage, and I'm rocking purple stuff, crit rate, crit damage. I actually got a better Mualani flower, I think. Yeah, no, I got this flower today because I did some artifacts today, and I got this flower, and this is better than the previous one Mualani was on, which I think was this one. The Mualani got a new flower. It has 21 crit damage, which is like, wow, what the heck. So Mualani got that because yes, and then of course I need a attack percentage. I need KQM, the Kashing Main's website. I need them to get there. You can't each quick guide out, because right now all they have is the infographic, and yeah, it's a bit of a pain to not have it. So everybody's using attack percent, but all I have is EM. So I put them on EM. Off the Dendro, I stole this from Tainari. That's what I have. So I don't have very many Dendro damage things. You have the one on Tainari, and I have this one on Kale. I think I have 1 more somewhere. I don't know though. Oh yeah, no, I have this one that's on Tainari now, which is garbage. I need some crit damage. This was Mualani's old, because I gave this one to Mualani because it's got EM and HP, and even though this way has crit rate and ER, I feel like this would be better on Kinich. So that's the Kinich build at the moment, and his talents are at 5 and 2. I was actually just farming some of these, but I'm gonna take this up. So I'm gonna do these. Today is Tuesday when I'm recording this, but I decided to wait until Friday. Because I feel like I need to get his boss materials still. I need to level up his weapon. I need to do talents are on Friday. I need to boss materials, weapon, artifacts, because the artifacts are garbage. Like, mainly I want a onset attack percent, attack time piece. I feel like that's really the main goal. And if we get an onset goblet, an offset goblet would be nice, but I have, it's whatever. I can use off piece, it's fine. And then right now I have him on this team. Oh, I forgot that you can't zoom in. Right now I have him on this team with Kale, Jongling, Bennett. Kale's on Fav for ER, 229 ER. That's pretty good from what I can tell. It's like 2 skills and then she's good. She's on 4-piece Deepwood. Some of the Deepwood pieces that I had from that video this, I don't know why I took this to 20. Probably because it's ER. And I just wanted ER. And then, of course, the danger damage bonus, and then this thing. And then we have, you know, CC0, and then her talents could probably go up, but her talent domain is tomorrow or Saturday, so I don't have to worry about it. And then Zhongling's on, I think, Emblem with the catch. Obviously, the catch. This is the one fucking ER spear that I have. Yeah, 4-piece emblem. I think these are fine for the most part. EREM. All right, the timepiece sucks. The goblet is just pyro, and then this is just attack. Which she doesn't want, but it's whatever. She's C2, and her talents could go low, higher, but I'm working on Kinich. And then Bennett is, I think Bennett's on Sapwood, which could go a little higher. I actually have 2 of these because I made one, and I will not be refining it. I do not have many ER swords. You know, I only have 1 sack sword and 1 fab sword. But I have 2 sapwoods because I made them. So I also made this for her. He's on 2-piece noblesse, 2-piece exiles. I need the farm noblesse anyway, because I need it for Toma. Because I plan on building shield support Toma. Probably. I think, as somebody said, somebody commented on the last video where I decided, and it was the polling video and whatnot. Somebody commented on that and said Dea on Deepwood would be good. I don't have Dea, which sucks. Dea is one of the 3 5-star standards that I don't have. I don't have Dea, Mona, or Chichi. And, you know, out of those, I only want Dea or Mona. I chose, previously, I only had Jean and Kaching, and then I chose Tighnari for the free 5-star. And then I got D-Luke when I lost my 50-50 to on Kazuha. I got D-Luke. So, yeah. Yeah, no, but enough waffling on about builds, nobody cares. So we're gonna do exploration because I want the rings. I have only found 2 of the areas. You know, it's a very quick search, but I found the doors. I only found 2 of the doors. But to be fair, I have not explored this at all. I don't know where I'm gonna start because, like, I could start with this world quest, which would probably be good. And then I have done I've done both of these, the springs and people of the springs, signs of canopy story quests, or the reputation stuff. I have not done this one yet, which I'll probably do the children of echoes, you know, later. I don't really feel like doing that. 1 right now and 2 on camera. I feel like that'd suck. But I guess we're just gonna start. The only issue is I have no idea, like, where to even start looking. You know, I don't like using the interactive map. I don't think it's a fun way to play the game. Personally, I just prefer to explore on my own, even though it might, you know, take a while. But, you know, there's the consequences. I will say what I do like about Kinich is, 1, having a greatsword user is very good for mining and other stuff. But also, you can do this with them, and you don't need one of those things. You can just weave these, if you're near them, into your combat more efficiently, and it honestly kind of works better than you would expect. Yeah, I've just been doing Natlan exploration. I did the thing that gets you to the upper layer. I did this quest to get up there, and that's actually where I got my 2nd of the blue rings. So yeah. I don't know, man, my nose is plugged. I don't know, like, how successful this will be, because I only have, it's 11:11 a.m. right now. I have until about 1:30 to record this, and then I have to go do something, so I won't be able to. And then, of course, oh, also, 4 hours, 48 minutes, right? Very close. Maintenance, as of time of recording, maintenance is happening at 6 p.m. for me. And let's see, I have something to do between now, like I have something to do between about 2 and 3, and then I have something to do probably between probably between 4 to 5. So, you know, I'm not gonna have a long time. Hopefully I can find at least one and finish off one of the rings, you know. Hopefully that can happen. If not, it's whatever. I will say, Kinich for exploration, like, alone is way worth it. He's way better than Mulani for this. Like, as somebody who has both him and Mulani, he is way better than Mulani at exploration, especially in Natlan. The only thing Mulani has is being able to go on the water, but like that's whatever, you know. You can just use Farina. I don't have Farina.
Let's light it up. Luba, get them. Go. Light this on for some.
For the Lord of the Night.
The dead will bleed.
Target acquired.
Everybody stand back. Hey, yeah. Just like we rehearsed.
Claim these souls. Locked on.
Nice and spicy. Let's light it up.
Hope he died. Cool.
Now that's what I call
Yeah, I actually really like Kinich.
Okay.
I like his playstyle. I find it very enjoyable to just kind of swing around the enemies. Although he does just kind of take a lot of damage because I'm not very good at, like, his skill does not make dodging easy. Because your goal is to get to the weird triangle he leaves on the ground. Like, it doesn't make it easy to go for that specifically. Ooh, there's a puzzle. I've not run across many puzzles in this game, or in Natlan. Oh, you probably have to make them the color of the ground. I don't know. Chill. Alright. Oh, that's so smart. Oh, right, there was a place underground from over here, looks like. Oh, yeah, right here. Ooh. Right. Alright, cool. Where does this go? Oh, this is just here. I've been here before. What? Like, I don't know. The Science of the Campaign is definitely going to be the hardest one because I feel like I've been everywhere in this whole area and I just have not found it. There is this over here. I don't know if this spawns one, but like you find the funny stones and then you add them to the wall and then you get the more stones show up. I don't know if I have to like do this the entire way. That actually might actually be a thing worth looking up to see if I have to do that. It's so weird because, you know, I watch a lot of YouTube. It's what I like to watch. Like I straight up don't watch really TV shows or movies. I mostly just watch YouTube, which, you know, probably sounds a little weird, but I basically grew up with YouTube, right? And so seeing people create videos and then creating videos yourself is really weird because you can very easily tell like when something had a lot of effort put into it. Because like typically if you watch a video like this and it's like, oh, I would do exploration, and then, you know, it's like jump cuts everywhere and whatever. And it probably happened earlier in this video because it makes life easy. But like, you see that, but you don't realize that there's time, or at least it never fully registered with me how much time could be in between those jumps. And now doing it, like, you know, Also, I'm mainly recording this video so that when the game goes down, I have something to do by editing it. So this video is probably going to be going up later at night, or maybe not even at all. Like maybe I should have, if I don't end up finding any of the rings in the allotted time that I have, I just save the recording and make it into and like record some more tomorrow or something like that, right?
Is this really necessary?
Because I've never done a multi-day long recording. All the recordings I've ever done have all been in one day. Just because, you know, I just prefer it. Because also I'm running out of space on my hard drive for recordings. I need to start getting rid of the older ones. Oh yeah, no, Java the Cup uploaded a new video today on his he's doing a 4 stars only account now. He uploaded a new video, so I watched it. It's pretty good. I liked it. I feel like the way to do more videos is to like record daily and try to upload and just record you playing the game and just try to make it like a you're doing the account with the audience instead of you're doing the account and the audience watches what you choose. But I mean, I could try doing that for like a week or something and just see how it turns out.
Target acquired.
What the?
All right, let's finish this fast.
Here comes another.
There is one problem with Kinich, and it's that in the overworld you can see he gets stuck on things a lot, especially in Natlan. Just with how Natlan is.
Goba, get them. Right this on.
I don't mean to both, but okay.
That was quick.
Like, which is how Natlan is. He very easily just gets stuck on things when you're swinging around.
This was new.
The Natlan has a lot of bumpy things, especially like this, so he'll just get stuck places. It's kind of annoying. But like one time I got stuck literally on the edge of a cliff and I could not move. And sometimes you'll get stuck in one spot and not be able to move at all, and you're just kind of hovering in the air. So you just take all the damage because you can't dodge. It's very weird. I do wish Kinich's skill, the cooldown went in the air, like how Kazuha does. Because Kazuha, you can use his skill over and over in the same flight, but for Kinich it doesn't. You can only use it twice, which sucks. Also, if you look up, you get way more height. I think there's something up there, but I don't know how to get in there. It's like a weird door. I've done the quest that was over here, and I've done, I think, all the puzzles. I'm not 100% sure. I do want to check up here. Wait.
Is this really necessary?
Yeah, no, this door. I don't know how to get past this door. All I do is blow these guys up every time I'm over here.
Nice and spicy. Go! Just like we rehearsed.
Locked on.
Which is fine because I do actually need the teeth. Like maybe I have to blow up that wall. Can these go through the wall? Maybe? No? I don't know how to get in here. I just don't know. There has to be something, right? Maybe over here?
Okay.
Oh, hit a rope. Where'd this go? What the heck is this? Have I never just seen this? Am I just stupid? Oh my god. Is that a... No, that's a normal. Oh, that took so long. That straight up might have been like... I'm probably gonna cut most of that out because I am, you know... But it doesn't really help when most of your damage comes from Dendro and you're against a Dendro enemy. So, yeah, that took a long time though. I did not think that was gonna take that long. Oh, holding. Oh, it's a puzzle. Okay. Did that go over there? It does. I think it's shot at. Oh, okay, I need to probably align this then. Man, I did not think that was kind of embarrassing, but yeah, really, yeah. Cool. Okay. Yeah, I went through this area yesterday while I was trying to find these rings, and it was like a Phlogiston, whatever that stuff is called. It's like a Phlogiston facility run by the Fatui. Pretty interesting. I didn't find a ring there, so I don't really care. But yeah, I thought it was interesting. I mean, it makes sense. I personally don't like the Fatui. I've said it before. I don't think they're very fun enemies to fight. Like, I just don't think they're designed very well as an enemy, but they're not the worst as an organization. Although it is really weird. I was rewatching Misdefeat's Traveler Only Fontaine, because now that I've beaten the Fontaine story, I can watch that like with a clean conscience and not think about spoiling myself. But he makes a point where we're kind of friends with Child, but then we're weird about Lenny and Lynette being Fatui. Like, we're not friends with Child already. Like, we are literally friends with Child, one of the harbingers of the Fatui. Why is it weird? Like, why does Lenny and Lynette being Fatui really matter? There's just a weird inconsistency. Wait, why do I have this? Oh, we're here now. Okay. Ow, that's a wall. Oh, this is open now. Cool. Now, I really thought I'd find, like, you know, a chest that can hold one. Oh my god. Really?
Everything.
Hate the remarkable chest. What does it say? 8 damage stones, tablet. 30 sacks of grain, 30 sacks of fruit, exchange for copper ingots, MC of the same value. Yeah. Okay. Nothing. Cool. Great, that was worth my time. Now maybe I'm stupid and there's something more to that, but I do not care. Oh, also, I'm saving my Star Glider for official. I probably mentioned this before. I'm saving my Star Glider for official. She should be out January, if I'm remembering correctly, in the shop. You know, I also bought Xingqiu with Star Glider because I didn't have him. I think I mentioned that at some point recently. I don't really know. But yeah. Somebody commented on the last video and was like, I should pull on some of the banners and before Marvel Week, you know, try to get some 4 stars. And like, even if I lose a 50-50, because like Xylan will be very useful for both of these characters. I think maybe not Kinich, because I don't think she can buff Kinich. You know, in the same way that she can buff the other things. I don't think she can buff Dendra like that. But you know, they still said it probably wouldn't hurt to try, and like I could, but the problem is you know, I'd be more inclined to wait for Nahida if I was going to do that, because Xylan and Sheilin, sorry, would be good for especially Mualani, right? But I don't want the 4 stars that are on banner, so if I'm gonna like try to do that, I wouldn't do these current banners that are coming up, because I'm just not interested in the 4 stars. There's not really a point to pull, you know, because I don't need Dory, Candace, or Kale. And like, Kale cons could be useful, but also I don't want Dory or Candace. So, you know, it's not the most compelling thing to do. You know, maybe if the Nahida banner
Worthless pile of
4
garbage.
stars are good,
Stop yapping. Just take it or
I'll
leave it.
do some pulls on there, and you know, if I end up going to pity, and if I, you know, win the 50-50, I have Nahida, and if I don't, then I have a guarantee. But I also don't want to try to do that, and I think I'd rather try to save all of the pulls needed to guarantee Mavuika. So all, like, I think it's like 120 general that you want to at least try to get. I'm not even sure because I've not saved for a character like this before. Mainly because I came back to this game like right before Natlan. I think it was a couple weeks before Natlan. I got back into this game because Wuthering Waves released, and I got into Wuthering Waves, so it got me back into gacha games. But then I ran out of things to do in Wuthering Waves, so I came back to Genshin. I've not touched this game since, like, before playing now. I hadn't gone past Inazuma. I hadn't even fought the Raiden Shogun yet. I had not fought the Shogun in Inazuma yet when I came back. So when I started playing on this account, I had to play through all
Is
of,
this really
or
necessary?
half of Inazuma, all of Sumeru, all of Fontaine, and I've caught up on Natlan and stuff. So that's what I did, which is interesting. Well, it was fun. The Fontaine story, it's the best story so far. I like Sumeru's, but Sumeru's was just really kind of, it was wildly good. I think chapter 2, I know I watched, you know, if you watch a lot of people who do challenge runs of this game, like, can you beat the game with X character only or something like that, they all skip chapter 2 of Sumeru, and that's because there's no combat except for one. Like, there's one thing of combat, which I get, but like, that gave me the impression that chapter 2 was gonna be really boring. It wasn't. I like chapter 2. I thought it was interesting. But it definitely, I think it definitely lacks compared to Fontaine. I think Fontaine's story was really good. And Nouvelette's my second favorite character in this game now. Yeah, he's one of the only characters that, like, I would really want, that I want him over Mavuika. So if he, you know, is confirmed to release the rerun around the same time, I will skip Mavuika for Nouvelette. It probably wouldn't be very smart, but I like Nouvelette. So, you know, I also don't have Farina, and I actually, if you watch the Fontaine video, which I don't recommend, it was not very good. That was the first Genshin video on the channel, so it's not the greatest. But I actually talk about how I actually hate Farina, and I thought, because she, in my opinion, in the earlier chapters, she is not a good character.
Is this really necessary?
Like, they don't have her. Like, I know now that she is a good character, and I like her now. But when I first started playing, she came off as, she didn't seem like somebody who was playing a role like she is, like the game describes or reveals that she is. Ooh, there's a remarkable chest. And I swear if I get it from here, I'm gonna be pissed because she's just randomly in the middle of the field. Well, actually, let me finish my conversation before I fight these things so I can put it out. But yeah, I thought Farina was not really, they didn't hint early enough that Farina wasn't who she says she was, in my opinion. I feel like they should have kind of hinted at to that earlier, because I just hated Farina because she was just over the top and would not shut up about random stuff. But like, now having watched the entire, or played through the entire story, I like Farina. I especially like her in her story quest so far. Of course, I haven't finished it. I'm at this point, if you know what that means. But like, I've had a couple of, and I like Farina there. I also had this question earlier, and this isn't like a mechanics question. It's who would, does Farina get classified as an Archon when they're rerunning her? So like how the Archons get rerun like every 6 months around, you know, or at least that's what some people said in the advice comments. They were like, in the comments on the advice video, they were like, you know, Raiden's probably going to get rerun in around 6 months. Is Farina within that pool, or is Nouvelette? Like, that's my question, because Farina is not an Archon, but she's also like kind of Like, I could understand why I would want them to classify her as the Archon for the purpose of reruns, but she's not technically an Archon, so it's just, I had that question earlier, and I was just kind of debating to myself, because, like, you know, Freena's the best character in the game, but it's whatever. Alright, give me the ring.
Everything has its use.
Please.
Were you not given toys to play with as a child?
No!
Is that
God damn it. That's the first one I found. That's the first remarkable chest I found in 30 minutes of recording this video. And it didn't get... God damn it. I really probably should pull up the interactive map and just go one by one to all the chest locations. I really don't want to. This is painful. Like, in the Children of Echoes area, I'm assuming that the the ring is at the end of the world quest. I'm like, because I summoned the net, so it makes sense. Because one of the rings was in the world quest for the people of the springs, but the Scions of the Canopy don't have a large world quest like that. I don't know which one that is. I think that's the Capybara, if I'm remembering. But I was also considering the possibility of putting Venti on this team. Mainly because he's not being used on anything at the moment. Like, he's not on the Mulan team. I find him not good on the Mulan team because he lifts the enemies into the air, and if he does that, Mulan can't hit them with her skill, so it's better to use Kazuha.
This is so lucky.
But him on, that shouldn't be a problem with Kinich, because Kinich locks onto them, right? But I don't know if that, like, because Animo can't do red shred for Danger, so it's probably not that amazing. Like, maybe for crowd control it'd be good, but for actual damage output, it might be better to keep Kale with Deepwood on. And I could obviously put a different Deepwood unit, or a different Ninja unit, but I actually don't have a lot. I think Kinich is like my 5th or 6th or something like that. I can look real quick, actually. So if we go here and we go, here and we go Dendro. Yeah, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he's my 6th Dendro unit. So I don't have very many Dendro units. You know, Tynari's an on-fielder, so you can't really use him. Karara could probably, she's also a shielder, so she could be a compelling option, but I don't have her, you know, built. Kale is who I'm using currently. Kaveh could, but he's also an on-fielder. More, I think with how his ult works, you do want to play him more on field because his ult gets the infusion. I don't know if he gives the infusion to everybody or just himself, but I think he's more of an on-field playstyle. And then Baiju's on Mulan's team, so I can't really. And he's also like a healer, so maybe Kirara would be a better replacement for Kale, especially because I know Kirara can be a compelling DPS too, if you want to build her that way. But I'm using Kale now because she's who I have built. Oh yeah, I have him on the Dragon Spine wings, so I don't have Sumeru's wings yet. And I'm doing the reputation in a very weird way. I'm doing it, well, not really a weird way. I'm doing it by the release, how they came out. So I've done Mondstadt and Leeway so far, and I'm on to Inazuma. And Inazuma is where it's going to slow down a lot because I have like none in Inazuma. So, and Inazuma is also where they started going to 10 instead of 8. Like the max level is 10 instead of 8. Like I straight up might get Natlands before, well, probably not because you have to do some requests, but Natlands is probably going to be closer finish than Inazuma's and Sumeru's by the time I get to it, and Fontaine's by the time I get to it, just because Natlands is in a very interesting way, which I actually like. Like I like the way that they did Natlands reputation, where it's more quest based, and since you have to do it with all the tribes, so oh yeah, this is where I planted a flower.
Everything.
Oh, I think he
has
died.
a price.
I think Kinich died. Yeah, I also named my little dude Randy. Oh, yep, Kinich is dead. Oh, okay. We'll go to a statue 7 then. I'm also curious how Pyro Traveler is gonna be. Hopefully Pyro Traveler is good. Because, you know, Electro and water, Hydro Traveler are not good.
Okay.
I know Dendro's, I think the best is what people say. I don't think Wind is, or Animo is that bad. But I also, you know, used it a lot, so.
Teamwork is dreamwork. You're toast. Call it Emma. Help.
I cannot see.
This was new.
Oh, there it is. Oh, these things. I know, I've noticed that burning is just like doing a ton of damage to me. Which is, you know, not weird, but still, it's just kind of surprising. I feel they use so many pyro teams or pyro characters on this team that I'm just getting affected by burning more, especially since this area has, you know, this area has a lot of Dendro enemies. So it's not that surprising. But it's also a little surprising. I also did this quest where you go down there. You find some weird rock or something. I think I have it. I think it's in here. Maybe. Guess not. Where is it? Oh, I also got this from, I'm keeping this. I don't know how much money is on here, and I want to keep it. Oh, whatever. Yep. I'm probably gonna shut up for a little bit now and just focus on exploring. I might actually open up the interactive map or look at a YouTube guide or something to see if I can try to find these. There's something there. Just because I don't really want to be, you know, wandering around.
Let's finish this fast.
I don't really want to be just wandering around for the entire video and not actually get anything done.
Out of the way or get blown away.
Does that be this thing called not very? Okay, my goodness. That'd be this thing called not very entertaining.
Out of the way or get blown away.
That was okay. I thought I was on juggling. Yeah, I've seen that people are just kind of making fun of, but also not really making fun of the, I think, Natlan in the trailer where she's at like a DJ, where she's doing some DJ stuff. And being like, this used to be a fantasy game and stuff like that, which, like, I agree with. It's kind of weird, but it's also like, whatever, it's fun, so who cares? Right? I believe that we're going to get, oh, wrong one. I believe that we're gonna get, oh, there's a weird door. Okay, I knew that was suspicious. I believe we're gonna go back to, Mondstadt and Inazuma and Mondstadt and Liyue and maybe Inazuma at some point to flesh out their stories and characters more, because comparing Mondstadt and Liyue to, oh my god, comparing Mondstadt and Liyue to the more modern ones, where am I? What happened? I keep doing sidetrack. Comparing Mondstadt and Liyue to Sumeru, to Fontaine, and to Natlan, the quests are really lacking, and like the story is not very good. So I really hope we go back there and they flesh out the story some more. I didn't get out of this stupid thing. Hello, dude. Are you gonna wake up? What? You okay? You can stay there, I guess, and I'll just go around and explore. But yeah, I would love to see Mondstadt get a little more like in depth. I would love to see leeway because you know my favorite character in this game is Venti. Zhongli is an amazing character. Like as a character, I did the Cloud Retainer story quests recently. Oh, if you didn't know, so I'll explain my what I did. So I think it was Thursday. I did Acts 3 and half of Act 4.
Do I get a share?
For
Actually want this
Fontaine,
trash?
and then Friday I did the rest of Act 4 and Act 5 for Fontaine, and I did the Dainsley quest in between that and Natlan. And then after that, I did a bunch of the story quests. I did Linny's Cloud Retainers, Sino Part 2, Linny Cloud Retainers, Sino Part 2.
Let's light it up! Press this on for size!
I did New Roulette, I did Risley, and now I'm on Farina.
Off we go!
So yeah, I did those, and New Roulette was kind of a disappointment because you didn't actually get to play as New Roulette, and I wanted to try him because I have not done that before. I know he just hyper beam, and then you're kind of good.
Okay.
The weird wall, okay. A wall with an arrow to it. I assume this is a door, but I don't know how to open said door. So we'll go to the other things. I mean, I guess that has something to do with the funny little feuds we saved. I also considered streaming this, but considering, you know, I have more subs on YouTube than I do followers on Twitch, which like I'm not complaining. But it's just an observation, so I don't think anybody would have really seen the stream, and I would have been alone, and I just didn't feel like doing it. Like if I was gonna be alone there, I'd rather just do this myself. So I did. So I'm just recording this myself. Our 4 shows uninteresting. I'd much rather play a character that I know that I like Kinich. So I went for Kinich. So, you know, I don't regret my decision at all. Kinich has been really fun. Oh, holy. Give me a ring, please. Yes! Blue ring. Blue ring. We got the blue ring. Oh, thank God. Now the video... you know, now at least I accomplished something this video, and it's not gonna be, you know, there's not gonna be like 3 hours of me doing absolutely nothing. Finally. Why is it the... Oh, we are over here. Okay. How did we get over here? Where did I enter from? I don't even remember. This is over here. Okay. Oh, there's a door. Oh, that was that weird door that I was... Nope, it wasn't. There's this weird door over here. Why? Oh, here we go. There we go. Oh, that's this door open. Oh, there's another chest. Maybe this will give me a ring for a different tribe. I doubt it because I'm in the same area. It didn't even give me anything. Okay. Well, we accomplished something. Let's go open that right now. We can do this now. Oh, no, I need to crash the thing. Boom. Yes. There's your ring. It's funny because this is the one that I had the least amount of... It's so funny because this is the one that I had the least amount of parts for. Are these all... Oh, okay, no. I thought they were all going to be the support set. But no, okay, there are some obsidian ones. Alright, we'll go through these real quick. Because I am curious. I want to know if they're any good. And this flower, EREM, that's not the worst, but there's not really... You know, you don't really want that for either of them. It could be... Well, no, I mean, it could maybe be better for Mulan. We got 1 feather. There's crit damage. If this rolls rates, I will level it more. If this rolls crit rate, I will level it more. No, okay. Never mind. Got one of these. Oh my god, attack percent and crit rate. That, sadly, it's only crit rate. Ah, that's sad. Because this one has crit rate and crit damage. It is plus 16. You know, maybe this one can roll all the way into crit. I'll level up once to see if it rolls all the way into crit. And then if it does, I'll use it. Oh, it rolled into crit. All right, you just have to do that like 6 more times. All right, here we go. Flat HP. I do need more crit rate though. Let's see, how much crit rate is this? This is 2.5 and 10 crit damage. How much crit damage would be? We go down to 1, 2, 4 crit damage, but we would go up in the right area. I think I'm gonna level it some more, honestly. Just because I like an attack percent would just be better, I think. Oh, wait, I mean to switch it. But I want to at least, I'm probably just gonna send it to 16 and we'll see if it clutches. Hopefully 12 gets me, oh, 12 got crit rate. That's really good. Only one off roll. And I'm out of a chair. It's okay, I gotta do this myself. I guess the thing, I don't really know what is good and what's not. Although, I don't really think 4-star artifacts really matter. Because I don't really need them. I'm trying... Excuse me, I'm trying to... Hey, there we go, this one. I'm trying to move off of 4-star artifacts because a lot of my characters have them. That's also one. I'll use that. I'm trying to not... That's also one. Okay, we'll do this. Death. Okay, it's 10 crit rate though. You know, I think it'd realistically be a little bit better. Even though we're losing the damage, we're gaining a bunch more crit rate and its attack percent. So I'm going to keep that one. I'm going to switch him to that one. Goblet. Dendro damage? No. I don't care. Now, I mean, HP, well, no, you want a Hydro damage goblet, so move Lonnie. So you don't really want an HP goblet. And we got one circlet, which is a crit rate main stat with crit damage and ER. This could be better. Because, of course, he wants crit damage. I personally prefer crit rate main stat. Just because I feel like there's, you know, you could do a bunch of damage all at once when you crit. Or you could crit consistently and do less damage. But I think you do more damage overall because you crit more consistently. So, we're going... I don't think I need really any of these, honestly. Like, they're not locked, so... Can I get this to 16? There you go. We'll go with this. We're going to send it all the way to 16, okay? Hopefully we roll into crit damage. Ooh, 12 crit damage on a crit rate main stat with some ER and flat attack. That's probably better than what he's got now. 12 crit damage, yeah. Like, it has, you know, more crit damage. Obviously not because it's a main stat. But it's got a little bit of crit damage. Way more, you know, rate, obviously. A little bit of ER. A little less ER, but it's a crit rate main stat. And that's what I'd rather have. Because now we're looking at 44 crit rate to 90. Which, you know, isn't the greatest. But it's whatever. And he's down a little bit on the ER. But he doesn't really need ER. My ER is actually a little bit too high for him. So it's not a big deal. Obviously, I think, like, substats are what we need to... This feather sucks. I would need a better feather would be nice. A better attack sans would be nice. An onset goblet would be perfect. And then obviously we have this with, I'd rather have the crit rate though, personally. So, I mean, that was a bit of a success. So, hey, if I don't end up getting anything, this is where the video will end. But this is where I'm going to end this. Thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting on the videos. I like reading the comments. Like, straight up, I love reading comments on things. Like, you know, if I'm reading manhwa, if comments are on manhwa, they make the manhwa 10 times better, because it's just nice to see people's reactions to something you're also experiencing. Although it is a little different when, you know, you're the one making the stuff. But I like seeing them. I also, you know, on TikTok, I'll open the comments because I'm a loser and I use TikTok consistently. But, you know, that's where I'm going to end this. Thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for subscribing. I don't really care about likes, to be honest. I mean, like the video if you liked the video. If you didn't like the video, dislike the video. I definitely did not steal that from somebody else. But yeah, thanks for watching to the end. I know a lot of people probably don't actually do that. You know, I always do the e-begging at the end because I don't want to put it at the beginning, you know, except for the advice video where you know, the point of that video was to get comments. So if I didn't say to put a comment, I don't think people would have put a comment. But yeah, no, subscribe, like, comment, sell your soul to the Satan, whatever that means.